Well, come back to my channel with Coine. Spot.Today's best top 6 coins 1. You want to miss we're diving into the world of United States coins? Please don't skip this video. So let's get it started. Top 1, the 1983 Liberty 1 dime coin from the United States. Possibly with details about 25 different mints, though in US history. Only a limited number of official mints were used to strike dimes. Let's clarify and give you the most complete story possible, including historical context, minting locations, and detailed background. 1983 Liberty 1 dime Roosevelt dime full long. History introduction. Coin name Roosevelt dime. Year 1983. Denomination 1 dime 10 cents. Country United States of America. Design theme honors President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Link to the March of Dimes. Why Roosevelt is on the dime. Franklin D. Roosevelt, FDR, was the 32nd U.S. president. He led the U.S. through the Great Depression, and WWI, I struggled with polio, which led to the March of Dimes, a campaign to fight childhood disease. In honor of his work, the U.S. changed the dime's design in 1946. A year after his death's design details a verse front portrait of Roosevelt facing left. LB art. Why on God we trust. 1983 date mint mark DS or none. Reverse back symbols torch liberty olive branch peace oak branch strength. United States of America pluribus unum out of many. 1 dime 1983 mint locations. Only 3 active mints for dimes. Mint location mint mark type quantity made Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, no mint mark. Circulation 830 million Denver, Colorado. Decirculation approximately 730 million San Francisco, California. S-proof only approximately 3.2 million. There are not 25 mints that struck 1983 dimes. Only 3 official mints made them that year. But historically, the U.S. has operated over 25 different mint facilities. So maybe that's what you're referring to. Historical mints in U.S. history list of major mints. Here are 25 mints or branches that have existed or operated under the U.S. mint system, though not all made dimes. Philadelphia, PA, first and main U.S. mint, opened 1792. Denver, Co., San Francisco, CA, New Orleans, LA, historical. Closed in 1909. Carson City, NV, closed in 1893. Charlotte, NC, gold coins, only closed 1861. Delona Gaga gold coins only closed 1861. West Point, NY. Now a bullion mint since 1988. Fort Knox, KY gold storage. No coinage. Manila Mint, Philippines. Use operated during colonial rule 1920 to 1941. New York Assay Office. San Francisco Assay Office. Denver Assay Office. Pre-mint status Salt Lake City Assay Office. Boise Assay Office. ST Louis Assay Office. Salina Assay Offices. Montana, Deadwood Assay Office. South Dakota, Omaha Assay Office. Seattle Assay Office. Seattle Assay Office. Seattle Falls Assay Office of Baltimore Assay Offices. Los Angeles branch mint planned. Never built. Cleveland Mint proposed. Only a few of these actually struck coins. Most were assay offices. Not full mints. Coin specifications: weight 2.27 grams, diameter 17.91 metal composition, outer layers 75% copper, 25% nickel core, 100% copper edge. Reeded tiny ridges. Value of 1983 dimes. Coin type condition approx. Value circulated normal were 10 cents face value. Uncirculated shiny $1 3 proof S meant $2 to 5 rare errors misprints. Off center, etc. $50, $500. Interesting 1983 dime facts. There were no silver dimes made for circulation in 19,831,983 dimes are common in circulation. Error coins like off-center strikes, clad layer missing, or die doubling are rare and valuable. Top to the 1981 Liberty 1 dime coin from the United States of America. And also a story that includes the background of 25 U.S. mint locations. Explore both 1981 Roosevelt dime Liberty 1 dime, complete history. Basic coin information. Coin name Roosevelt dime. Year 1981. Face value 1 dime 10 cents. Country United States. Design introduced 1946. Coin purpose circulating U.S. currency. Roosevelt appears on the dime. Franklin D. Roosevelt 32nd President of the U.S., led the country through the Great Depression and World War II. He suffered from polio and helped launch the March of Dimes, a charity to combat childhood disease. After his death in 1945. The dime was redesigned in 1946 to honor him. Design details: obverse front, portrait of FDR facing left, LBR, Tyon Godwey, TRUSTR, 1981, mint mark D, ES, or none, reverse back torch, Liberty Olive Branch, PSOK Branch, Strength UNIT, States of America, Pluribus Unum, out of many. 1-1, DIA, minting details, 1981, Roosevelt Diamond, 1981. 3 U.S. mint facilities produce dimes. Mint location, mint mark type, quantity, minted Philadelphia, PA, no mint mark circulating. 676 million Denver COD circulating, approximately 631 million San Francisco CAS proof coins, only approximately 4.9 million mint mark location, near the date. To the left of Roosevelt's neck, no mint mark equals Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco. Technical specifications: weight 2.27 grams, diameter 17.91 mm. Reeded tiny ridges, metal composition, outer layer 75% copper, 25% nickel core. 100% copper dimes after 1965 do not contain silver, except some proof sets. 1981 dime values. 2025 estimates. Condition: type values circulated, common. 10 cents face value, uncirculated, MS60 or higher. $1 3 proof coin, S mint, $2, $6. Rare error coin, $50, $500 common. Valuable Aerosoft center strike double, damascene clad layer coin, appears reddish or coppery, broad strike, no rim, story of 25. U.S. mint locations. Historical overview. While only 3 mints made dimes in 1981, the U.S. has had over 25 different mint facilities or assay offices throughout its history. Here's a long and fascinating overview of them. Mint office location notes: Philadelphia Mint, PA, first U.S. mint 1792, still active. Denver Mints co-active since 1906. San Francisco Mints Co. Now mainly for proof coins. New Orleans Mint, LA, operated 1838 to 1909. Carson City Mint, NV, 1872-1893, famous for silver coins. Charlotte Mint, NC, gold coins only, 1838 to 1861. Dahlonega Mint, GA, gold coins, only 1838 to 1861. West Point Mint, I, built in 1937, became a mint in 1988. Manila Mint, Philippines, operated by U.S. 1920 to 1941. Salt Lake City Assay Office, UT, no coins struck. Assayed precious metals. St. Louis Assay Office, Mo, historic site. New York Assay Office, NY, large assay center, closed in 1982. San Francisco Assay Office, CA, became official mint. Seattle Assay Office, CA, 1898, 1955. Deadwood Assay Office, SD, Gold Rush era. Boise Assay Office, IDUs from 1871. Helena Assay Office Mount, built in 1874. Cheyenne Assay Office, Way, rarely mentioned. Omaha Assay Office, NE. Midwestern Hub, Idaho Falls ASA, Office ID, small regional office. Baltimore ASA Office, MD. 19th Century Regional Office. Little Rock ASA Office. AR, old regional site. Cleveland Mint, proposed. O. Planned, but never built. 24 Los Angeles Branch Mint, proposed. CA. Never built. Fort Knox Bullion Depository, K. No coinage. Stores us gold. Most of these did not mint coins. They supported the U.S. mint system by assaying precious metals, storing bullion, processing gold from gold rushes, helping with wartime production. Summary: the 1981 Roosevelt dime is a common U.S. coin featuring President Roosevelt in honor of his leadership and his connection to the March of Dimes. It was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Proof: only the U.S. mint system has a rich history with over 25 locations. Even though only a few actively strike coins today, The others played important roles in shaping American money, gold trade, and federal finance. Top 3. The 1980 Liberty 1 dime coin from the United States of America. Along with a detailed story including 25 U.S. mint locations in American coinage history, let's go deep into both parts. 1980 Liberty 1 dime, Roosevelt dime full. Historical overview, general information, coin name, Roosevelt. Dime year, 1980 denomination. 10 cents 1 dime country, United States of America, a verse, the front. Portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, Trivers back, torch liberty. Olive branch peace, to oak branch strength. Why Roosevelt is on the dime. Franklin Delano Roosevelt FDR was the 32nd U.S. President. Serving during the Great Depression, World War I. He had polio and helped create the March of Dimes to combat it after his death in 1945. The U.S. honored him by putting his portrait on the dime in 1946. Design details. Obverse front. Facing left, LIBRTY and God We Trust. 1980 year mint mark. Or none. Reverse back torch equals Liberty Ella branch equals Peace Oak branch strength unite. States of America, pluribus unum, out of many. 1 dime, 1980 mint information. The 1980 Roosevelt dime was minted in 3 locations. Mint. Location mint mark type quantity produced Philadelphia P first year. P was used circulation approximately 635 million Denver. COD circulation approximately 735 millions. San Francisco CAS proof only collectors approximately 3.5 million. Fun fact, 1980 was the first year that Philadelphia dimes started using the P mint mark. Before that, Philly coins had no mark. Coin specs weight, 2.27 grams diameter, 17.91 a menge, treated tiny ridges. Metal composition, outer layer, 75% copper, 25% nickel core, 100% copper. 1980 dime value. As of 2025 type condition value circulated. Use 10 cents face value uncirculated mint state like new dollar. $1 3 proof S collector grade. $2 $5 error coins off center. Double die etc. Rare $50. $500 story of 25 US mint. Locations in American coin history. Although only 3 mint struck dimes in 1980, the United States mint system has included over 25 official locations through history. Not all made coins, but all supported coinage or bullion. Here's the long and rich story of those 25 plus places. Mint assay office location. Notes: Philadelphia Mint, Pennsylvania first mint, 1792 present. Struck most coins Denver. Mint Colorado active since 1906. San Francisco Mint California, now used mainly for proof coins. New Orleans Mint Louisiana, 1838 to 1909. Struck silver and gold. Carson City Mint Nevada, 1870 to 1893. Famous for Wild West silver. Charlotte Mint North Carolina, 1838 to 1861. Only struck gold. Cohen's Dahlonega Mint Georgia, 1838 to 1861. Gold coins only West Point Mint New York became official mint in 1988. Now handles bullion. Manila Mint Philippines U.S. territory, 1920 to 1941. Only overseas U.S. Mint Fort Knox, Kentucky bullion depository. Not coin producing. Salt Lake City assay office, Utah, tested gold and silver. St. Louis assay office, Missouri, important during mid-1800s. New York ASA office, New York, one of the oldest, closed in 1982. Seattle ASA office, Washington, gold rush era facility. Boise ASA office, Idaho, still standing, now a landmark. Helena assay office, Montana, gold and silver. Assay Deadwood assay office, South Dakota, famous in gold rush times. Omaha assay office, Nebraska. Midwestern bullion office, Cheyenne assay office, Wyoming. Historic short-lived Baltimore assay office, Maryland. Processed coin metals, Idaho Falls assay office, Idaho. Another Western assay office, Little Rock assay office, Arkansas. Regional minting support, Cleveland Mint proposed. Ohio proposed but never built. Los Angeles branch mint proposed. California planned but not completed. Cincinnati ASA office, Ohio. Briefly operated during 1800s. Note: only about 7 of these locations ever minted coins. The rest supported the system by testing metals, processing gold, silver, or serving as government facilities during gold rushes and wars. Summary: the 1980 Roosevelt dime is a regular U.S. coin, but it's special because it was the first year the P mint mark was used for Philadelphia, continues the long tradition of honoring FDR. A key American figure. Only 3 mints made 1980 dimes. But the story of 25 mints and assay offices shows the full, fascinating history of how America built its coinage system, from gold rushes to war times, from colonial cities to the modern minting era. Top for the 1969 Liberty 1 dime coin from the United States of America, along with a detailed story, including the background of 25 mint locations in U.S. coinage. History. Let's cover both 1969 Liberty 1 dime, Roosevelt dime, full historical overview, basic coin information, coin name, Roosevelt. Dime year, 1969 denomination, 1 dime 10 cents country, United States of America, AVS. Front. Portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Traverse. Back. Torch Liberty, olive branch peace, oak branch strength. Why is Roosevelt on the dime? Franklin D. Roosevelt, FDR, was the 32nd President of the United States. Serving from 1933 to 1945, he led the U.S. through the Great Depression and World War I. After his death in 1945, he was honored with his portrait on the dime in 1946. FDR also founded the March of Dimes, which helped fund research to fight polio, a disease he personally battled. Design details. Obverse front. Left-facing portrait of Roosevelt, Telebeard, Wyon Godwe. TRUSD, the year, 1969, mint mark DRS, appears near the neck. Reverse back. A central torch, symbol of liberty, olive branch, symbol of peace, oak branch, symbol of strength. United States of America, pluribus unum, out of many. 1 dime 1969, minting information in 1969. Roosevelt dimes were minted at 2 mints mint location, mint mark coin type, mintage, 10 verse COD circulation, 563, 323,870 San Francisco CAS. Proof only collector coins, 2,934,631. No Philadelphia dimes were made in 1969. That year, Philadelphia was focused on other coinage, and no dimes were struck their coin composition post 1965 type after 1964. Dimes were no longer made with silver component, metal outer layer, 75% copper, 25% nickel, copper, nickel core, 100% copper, total weight 2.27 grams diameter, 17.91 ohm edge, readed tiny ridges 1969. Dime value as of 2025 type condition, estimated value circulated. Worn coin 10 cents, face value uncirculated, MS601, $3 proof, S deep cameo, finish $2, $5 errors, rare off center, die breaks, double dies $50, $1. Valuable errors to look for missing. Clad layer appears red or copper, double die letters or numbers look doubled. Broad strike, no rim off center strike. Story of 25 U.S. mint locations in history, even though only 2 mints made 1969 dimes. The U.S. mint system includes over 25 historic mints and assay offices that played a role in American coinage. Here's their story. Mint. Assay office location notes: Philadelphia Mint, Pennsylvania First Mint. Opened 1792, Denver Mint, Colorado. Active since 1906, San Francisco Mint, California mainly. Proof coins, now New Orleans Mint, Louisiana, 1838 to 1909. Silver and gold coins, Carson City Mint, Nevada, 1870 to 1893. Wild West Mint, Charlotte Mint, North Carolina, 1838 to 1861. Gold coins on Little Onega Mint, Georgia, 1838 to 1861. Gold coins only West Point Mint. New York became an official mint in 1988. Manila Mint, Philippines, only overseas U.S. Mint. 1920 to 1941, Fort Knox, Kentucky Bullion Depository, New York Assay Office, New York oldest. Closed 1982. Salt Lake City Assay Office, Utah 1800s, 1900 SST, Louis. Assay Office, Missouri. Assayed, gold. Silver, Seattle. Assay Office, Washington, Gold Rush period. 15 Boise Assay Office, Idaho built. Now historic site Helena Assay Office, Montana, Western U.S. Mining Support, Deadwood Assay Office, South Dakota Gold Rush Region, Omaha Assay Office, Nebraska Midwest Bullion Cheyenne Assay Office, Wyoming Historic, Rare Baltimore Assay Office, Maryland Gold, Silver Testing Idaho Falls, Assay Office Idaho Small, Regional Office Little Rock Assay Office, Arkansas, 19th century, Los Angeles Mint, proposed California, Never built Cleveland Mint, proposed Ohio, planned, but not completed to Cincinnati Assay Office. Ohio briefly operated in the 1800s only. 7 to 8 of these locations actually minted coins. Others served as assay offices, tested metal purity. Bullion depositories like Fort Knox regional hubs during Gold Rush and expansions. Summary: the 1969 Roosevelt dime honors President Franklin D. Roosevelt and continues the post-1965 nickel-clad design. It was made at Denver and San Francisco only to mint struck the coin. The story of American coin production includes over 25 historic mint and assay office locations, reflecting the nation's growth from colonial minting to a modern global economy. Top 5. The 1967 Liberty 1 dime coin from the United States of America, along with the extended story of the 25-plus U.S. mint and assay locations throughout American history. 1967, Liberty 1, dime Roosevelt, dime full historical overview, basic coin. Information: coin name, Roosevelt dime year, 1967 face value, 10 cents 1 dime. Country: United States. Obverse front: portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Reverse back: torch Liberty, olive branch piece. Oak branch strength: why Roosevelt is on the dime. Franklin D. Roosevelt, FDR, is the 32nd president of the U.S. Led the country through the Great Depression and World War I, fought polio, and helped create the March of Dimes charity to combat it after his death in 1945. He was honored on the dime starting in 1946. Design details: obverse front portrait of Roosevelt. Facing left: Libya art. YN God We Trust. 1967 year. No mint mark. Explanation below. Reverse back. Central torch for Liberty, olive branch piece and oak branch strength. United States of America. Pluribus unum, out of many. 1 dime. No mint marks in 1967. Why? In 1967, no mint marks were used on any U.S. coins from 1965 to 1967. The U.S. Mint removed mint marks to prevent coin hoarding during a coin shortage caused by the removal of silver from coins. Public hoarding of earlier silver coins. Pre-1965, this Min's all 1967 dimes have no mint mark. You can't tell which mint made. A1967 DIM EON 967. Dime, minting informational, though no mint marks appear. 1967 dimes were made at these mints. Mint location estimated. Mintage: Philadelphia, PA included in total, Denver Co. included in total, San Francisco, CA used for special strikes. Total mintage 244,007,320 dimes made 1967. Dimes are very common in circulation coin compositions starting in 1965. U.S. dimes no longer contain silver component metal composition. Outer layer 75% copper, 25% nickel. Cupronical core. Bifandry eBay. Copper weight 2.27 grams. Diameter 17.91 a medge. Reeded 118 tiny ridges. 1967 dime value. 2025 estimates. Coin condition: estimated value. Circulated worn dollar 0.10. Face value: uncirculated MS60 plus $1. $3 special. Mint set SMS $2. $5. Rare errors $50. $500. SMS coins in 1967. The mint made special mint sets instead of proof coins. These coins have a satin finish and are slightly better struck than regular. Coin story of 25-plus U.S. mint and assay locations, though only a few mints actually struck coins like the 1967 dime. The U.S. mint system has had over 25 historical locations. Including full mints and assay offices, here's the extended story of America's minting network name. Location notes: Philadelphia Mint, Pennsylvania. First U.S. Mint, 1792. Today, Denver Mint, Colorado, active since 1906. San Francisco Mint, California. Proofs: Special Strikes, New Orleans Mint, Louisiana, 1838 to 1909. Silver and Gold, Carson City Mint, Nevada, 1870 to 1893. Famous for silver, Charlotte Mint, North Carolina, 1838 to 1861. Gold on Little Onega Mint, Georgia, 1838 to 1861. Gold only West Point Mint, New York, became official mint in 1988. Manila Mint, Philippines, U.S. Territory 1920 to 1941. Fort Knox Bullion, Kentucky Stores, U.S. Gold. No Coins, New York Assay Office, New York City, closed in 1982. Salt Lake City Assay, Utah. 19th Century Support Office, St. Louis Assay Office, Missouri Gold Rush, Eru, Seattle Assay Office, Washington 19th Century Boys Assay Office, Idaho, opened 1871. Now historic site, Helena Assay Office, Montana Western Mining Support. Assay Office, South Dakota Frontier Gold Processing, Omaha. Assay Office, Nebraska Midwest location, Cheyenne. Assay Office, Wyoming, rarely used, Baltimore. Assay Office, Maryland. Mid-Atlantic Region, Idaho Falls ASA Office, Idaho Small Facility, Little Rock ASA Office, Arkansas. 19th Century Los Angeles Mint, proposed, California. Never built, Cleveland. Mint, proposed, Ohio. Never completed, Cincinnati Assay Office, Ohio. Brief 1800s operation, Washington. D.C. Mint Office, D.C. Administrative Hub. Fact: most of these locations were not coin-striking mints. They tested and refined gold, silver-stored bullion, supported frontier mining towns, helped stabilize U.S. currency. Summary: the 1967 Roosevelt dime was made during a coin shortage. It had no mint mark, as part of a special 1965-1967 policy. It's made of copper nickel, not silver. While only 2 to 3 mints made the coin. As the United States mint system spans over 25 locations throughout history, some coin producing, some assay or bullion storage. Top 6. The 1965 Liberty Dime, more properly known as the 1965 Roosevelt dime, is a common coin in U.S. circulation. While it might seem ordinary at first glance, this coin is important in U.S. coinage history for several reasons. Here's a full breakdown of its history, design, and context. Historical background: the Coinage Act of 1965. In 1965, the U.S. government passed the Coinage Act of 1965 in response to a national coin shortage and rising silver prices as a result. Silver was removed from dimes and quarters starting that year. The 1965 dime was the first Roosevelt dime made without silver. Transition year dimes before 1965. 1946 to 1964 were made of 90% silver starting in 1965. They were made of copper nickel clad, a copper core with a nickel outer layer, which is what we still use today. The transition meant 1965 dimes have no silver content and are generally of low numismatic value unless in uncirculated condition. Design details of verse front features: Franklin D. Roosevelt, 32nd President of the United States, designed by John R. Sinnock, whose initials J's appear on the truncation of Roosevelt's neck. Liberty in God We Trust. The year 1965 reverse back depicts a torch liberty, an olive branch peace, and an oak branch strength. United States of America, e pluribus unum. 1 dime composition and specifications. Featured details: composition, outer layers of 75% copper, 25% nickel bonded to a core of pure copper, weight 2.27 grams, diameter 17.91 image, readed 118 reads. Value of a 1965 dime today's circulated face value: 10 cents uncirculated or special mint condition, $1, $5. Rare errors or high-grade specimens can fetch $100 plus, depending on condition. Note: some 1965 dimes were accidentally struck on 1964 silver planchettes. These are extremely rare and very valuable. Fun fact: Roosevelt was chosen for the dime in 1946, the year after he died, to honor his role in founding the March of Dimes, which helped fight polio. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.